gentlemen, SHOWSTAR TV presents SHOWSTAR Boxing live from the LVO Arena here in Wembley. We're set for 3 2-minute rounds of boxing. We introduce first in the red corner, a TikTok creator with 3.2 million followers, age 28, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, and weighed in at 89 kilograms or 196.21 pounds. He promises to salt that ham and win by KO from the Philippines. Introducing Salt Papi. And across the ring in the blue corner, his opponent, age 26, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, and weighed in at 95.5 kilograms or 210.54 pounds. He has 102,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel, and he plans to dominate his opponent here tonight, fighting out of Scunthorpe, introducing Halal. When the action begins, your referee in charge is Mr. Ken Curtis.
Well, if there was any doubt about the rivalry here tonight, what we just saw put that away emphatically. Guys, what did you make of that?
Lads, you both know the rules, so when I say break, you stop boxing and take a step back.
Totally unacceptable.
In the event of a boxer going down, the other one goes to a neutral corner
to
defend yourself at all times.
Yeah,
okay?
unnecessary.
Okay,
Yeah, totally wrong. I just, like, cringe, inappropriate, wrong, like, just pointless. Anyways, let's get on with the fight. What actually matters.
Yes.
That's right, 3 2-minute rounds of action here at the Wembley Arena for SHOWSTAR Boxing. The first time we're here live in the UK. Salt Papi in the red, Halal Ham in the blue.
Ooh.
And Halal came straight out but got caught.
Absolutely firing out of the blocks, wanting to assert himself early.
You're seeing a southpaw and an orthodox fighter, which normally can lead to head clashes and... Oh, clean left from Salt Papi.
Halal was rocked, guys.
That looked a little bit more like unbalanced to me, but I think both guys are realizing that this pace is going to be very intense to keep up for the whole fight.
And let's be honest as well, when you're in that what we call novice stage, to face a southpaw can be very, very difficult.
Very difficult, you know, everything is in reverse. It's something you have to study and something you have to learn. Salt Papi looks very composed in there tonight.
Totally, and that's something that I'm surprised about. We didn't get much of his personality through at the press conference and weigh-in. He was very reserved, and now here we're seeing pure, borderline arrogance, but it's almost like he's aware of what his ability is, so he doesn't need to, you know, rush in or anything.
Well, if he needed any further incentive, that rant beforehand surely gave it to him.
No, honestly, hearing that just before you fight, what more do you need? You know, it's the best gift you can receive, so... Right now, the action has slowed down a little bit. I feel like both guys are trying. Oh, nice counter from Salt Papi.
I'm going to pick up on what Joe said earlier. You were saying that he looked so composed. That was the perfect proof of that. That counter punch. Look at this!
Oh,
absolutely.
He's closing in.
We're seeing Salt Papi go for it. I think his arrogance, it's paying off. Look.
He's still smiling. He is still smiling.
Completely. And I think how you assert yourself from the very beginning is so important. He stayed composed, he stayed having fun, whereas Ham looks serious. He looks like he's stressing out.
I feel like Ham is already run out of ideas. I think he didn't expect Salt Papi to come out like this and have the knowledge. He has good jab there in return from Ham. But overall, he's looking like he's trying to figure out what to do.
Well, Papi's commanding centre ring during that opening round. From that opening exchanges, which when Ham came out really fast, Papi took over, didn't he?
Totally. I think what Ham was thinking there is if he comes in and almost bulldozes his way through Salt Papi, that Salt Papi will just capitulate and not know what to do. But in fact, that played right into Salt Papi's hands. He was able to almost, as you can see here, he's taking the fact that Ham's rushing in and he's dancing around him, using his movement like he has, and it's paying off, and it may even be affecting Ham mentally.
Vidal, Joe said about the arrogance there almost from Salt. We saw that in that clip, haven't we? The open mouth, the posturing.
No, some people are at their best when they are arrogant. You know, arrogance is normally looked at as a negative thing or looked down on. Some people need it to really fuel them to the next level. And it looks like Salt Papi is one of those guys.
I feel coming into round 2, that's a wake-up call for Halal, because after that opening burst, Salt Papi, with that confidence, dominated on the counter. What do you feel? How's Halal going to have to come out now?
Ham's
nice straight left.
He's got to look for new ideas. He can't let all of this taunting get inside of his head, but very quickly, we're almost seeing him shell up.
Yes, he is shelling up very quickly. The counters are starting to come in with more ferocious now. Starting to see the face redden on Halal Ham. Oh, nice angle change there.
Well, that's what we said. He came off that line there. He stepped off that line to use that left hand. That left hand is the killer at the moment.
Absolutely. I mean, this does not look like a guy that's only just done this for 6 weeks. I mean, are any of you guys aware any experience he's got?
Good skill. Looking at Salt Papi, I remember doing a reaction video on him, and I saw he actually had a good level of skill. I didn't know if he could carry that on into the night, but he has, and he looks very good.
Well, for me, for a debut fighter to step off the line like that, to set up the attacks and the angles, that's incredible.
Brilliant.
Totally. I mean, to be able to calculate your moves a few steps ahead whilst being aware of what your opponent's trying to throw at you, that's very mature boxing, and you know, it's great to see.
I think if we see Salt Papi put a few more combinations together, he could get a stoppage victory in this fight. But either way, it's very one-sided right now.
Yeah, completely.
What he's doing cleverly is he's taking centre ring, dominating centre ring, but still waiting to counter.
Yes.
It's very, very technical what he's doing. Ham almost looks out of ideas, like you said, Vidal. Yeah. He looks like he's almost waiting for Papi, but Papi, it all seems part of a plan for Papi.
It would be very interesting to see the fight total, you know, numbers thrown and punches thrown, sorry, because Halal Ham has really showed up. I think the counters have made him reluctant to throw, and now Salt Papi is doing whatever he wants to do.
And Vidal, I agree with you. I think if Salt were to really step on the gas for maybe 30 seconds continuous, he could finish this.
100%.
If you were in Ham's corner, what would you be saying to him, Vidal?
I would say to him, you have to let your hands go. I know you've been hurt, but you know, we prepared for this. This is what we're here for. You need to go out there, and even if the result doesn't go your way, you need to leave your mark, and you need to make this guy respect you by the end of it.
Now, interesting, Joe, at the end of that round, after all the pre-talk, Ham went to touch gloves, and Salt just turned and walked back to his corner. He's earned Ham's respect.
For real, and I think what we're seeing here is the power of surprise. Ham right now is shook. He almost wants a bit of reassurance from Papi that he's still on the same level as him, but Papi's catching him off guard mentally with the taunts and physically with his performance, changing the angles, brilliant. And then look at that, you know, he's making Ham tired mentally, and I think, you know, Ham's aware that he exploded out of the blocks quick, and that does cost you with exhaustion. So he's not going to pull the trigger if the opportunity's not there, but he needs to deliver something quick.
Going into this final round, Halal Ham needs to let his hands go. If he wants to get the win here, he understands that it has to be a KO.
And the other thing as well, he's not seeing his opponent tired, because I feel Salt Papi's boxed well within himself as well. That was that confidence, that was that relaxation.
Exactly. When you're leading the dance, so to speak, you don't get as exhausted because you're choosing the moves, and here we go.
He's put a few shots together there, nice left hand there. But Halal Ham is returning, and he has found that fury. He's just getting countered in between.
Well, this is what we said earlier, guys. We wanted to see Salt Papi if he stepped on the gas, and Halal Ham is having look at him to their corner. There was the answer, perfectly. He's having real problems dealing with the left hand.
Completely, and Salt Papi, I'm just so impressed with what he's doing. The way, whether he's planned all of this out, you know, all along, part of his training camp was right. I'm going to get in his head this way. I'm going to affect his corner this way. Like, whatever it is, it's great.
I'm seeing Halal Ham here. Well, he complained he just got hit at the back of the head. He needs to keep fighting. He's coming in with his head at the moment. He needs to come in with punches. Don't fall in.
And we talk about experience. Salt Papi hasn't, but even just stepping away out of range, he drops the hands, conserves energy. He looks like a seasoned veteran there.
I mean, the way we've got him opening up
left
here.
Came in there. Tongue out again.
The way he's so aware of his, well, he's just so rig aware. He knows when he's in range, when he's out of range. he's near the corners, near the ropes, it's just...
He has definitely been boxing. Oh, lovely lean counter. He's definitely been boxing for a while.
I want to see this guy fight again.
Honestly.
He's great.
Very good fight.
This is punishment of the highest kind. He stood there when all that was happening, and now, when it matters between those ropes, he's made an emphatic statement.
Beautiful.
Completely, and you know, at this point you almost feel for Ham a little bit. He looks lost in there, and that's the end of the fight.
3-round shutout on my part, boys.
3-round shutout. But you know what I did like to see in the last round? Halal Ham was still trying to fight back. He didn't quit, and he did show that grit, so credit to him.
Well, an incredible opener here, just the preliminary bout. So what have we got to look forward to later? Because that had everything. We had the controversy to start, we had the different natures, and then we had this performance from Salt Papi that reeked of experience.
Listen, if you are entertained already, then you're too easy to please. We've got way more coming, trust me.
And Joe, this is all Papi.
It was unbelievable. I mean, the way he's picking his shots, look, you can see his eyes, he's focused, he knows what he's doing, he's not swinging wildly. Look, it was just such a methodical performance, and
lovely
look at
shot.
that. That's
beautiful shot.
Prime Floyd Mayweather, and now he's doing
he's
the
dancing
moonwalk.
again. He's dancing again.
Ooh, God, son, he loves it.
I want to see him fight again, Joe.
Yeah, mate, 100%. God, son.
See him fight again.
Wait, do you know what? Yeah, what I want to see, look, is a bit of this. After everything,
respect.
Yeah, the respect between the fighters is what it's all about.
What a performance
And
from
what a
Salt
character.
Papi.
We said to
What a
lay
character.
back, so calm under all that pressure, and to produce that performance, dancing at the end. I agree with you guys. We've got to get this man back in the ring.
Listen, I did not watch his content before. I'm going to check it out now.
Straight up, and this is something that you get with influencer boxing, you know, the personalities, that's what they're mainly known for, and bringing that into the sort of combat world, sometimes it fails, but sometimes it thrives, like we've seen here. And now Ham's got a kebab.
No, you know what? He fought today, and he fought hard, and he tried to the end. Enjoy every bit of kebab you want.
Well, we're going to get the official announcement, and you can see what that means to Salt Papi after a very entertaining preliminary opening bout, and he's still dancing, he's still chilled.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, 3 rounds, and we go to your judges for the decision. All 3 judges, Brian Gentry, Jack Goodwin, and Jeff Hines, scored about 30-27 in favor of your winner in the red corner, Salt Papi.
Judges agreed with us totally, guys. 3-round shot.